Greetings, class. Captain Foster here, and I'll be your guide through space as we explore our intergalactic neighborhood, our solar system. So strap yourselves in, we're about to blast off. You may know a bit about our solar system already. We live on Earth, a planet that's surface is 71% water. Our moon is 384,400 kilometers away, and it circles or orbits Earth. If you look outside right now, you can see our sun. The sun is the center of our solar system, and its surface is 5,500 degrees Celsius. The sun is actually a star, just like the ones you see across the night sky. It's just a lot closer than any other stars. Just like our moon orbits around the Earth orbits around the sun. But did you know that there are other planets that orbit around the sun as well? These planets are our cosmic neighbors, so why don't we pay them a visit? The planet that is closest to our sun is named Mercury. Because Mercury is so close to the sun and close to Earth, we can actually see Mercury, even without a telescope. If you want to see Mercury, you'll have to get up just before sunrise, because this is when Mercury is the brightest. Because of this, Mercury got the nickname the Morning Star, even though it's not a star at all. But don't plan a trip to Mercury just yet. There's no breathable air on Mercury, and the surface temperature is around 400 degrees Celsius. That's more than 10 times hotter than Earth. The next planet on our journey is Venus. Venus lives next door to our Earth, and many people consider it to be very similar to Earth. It's almost identical to Earth in size, chemistry, gravity, and density. But if Venus and Earth are twins, then Venus is the evil twin. The surface of Venus is over 400 degrees Celsius, and the air is mostly carbon dioxide, which makes it poisonous to humans. Let's get out of here. Earth is the next planet closest to the Sun, but we've been there before, so let's skip it and head straight to Mars. Mars is an exciting planet. Scientists believe that it was once a lot like Earth, with rivers, lakes, and even an ocean. However, when its atmosphere started to drift off into space, all the water on the surface evaporated. Now any water is frozen at the polar caps, or deep, deep underground. Scientists are so interested by Mars that they've even landed spaceships there to explore. These spaceships didn't have any people on board, but they did have exploring robots called rovers. Mars also has 2 moons. They are called Deimos and Phobos. The next planet on our adventure is Jupiter. It is the largest planet in our solar system. In fact, you could fit 1,000 Earths inside of Jupiter. The surface of Jupiter is covered in a never-ending storm, and its surface is a vast ocean of hydrogen and water. The spot you can see on Jupiter's surface is a massive storm that is as big as Earth. Better put on a raincoat. Jupiter has 50 moons that orbit around it. This unique-looking planet is called Saturn. The rings around Saturn are made up of ice, dust, and rocks, and are held in place by the 53 moons that orbit Saturn. Wow, it's crowded out there. Saturn is very similar to Jupiter, as its surface is covered in liquid chemicals, and its atmosphere is made up of methane, hydrogen, and helium. These chemicals are some of the lightest that we know of, which is why Jupiter is the lightest planet in our solar system, even though it's the second biggest. We've made it to Uranus, the 7th closest planet to the Sun. Uranus is very different to every other planet in our solar system because it spins on its side. Scientists believe that something really big smashed into Uranus a long time ago and completely changed its rotation. Uranus has an atmosphere just like Saturn, made out of methane, hydrogen, and helium. However, the surface of Uranus is extremely cold, and it's believed that its surface is made out of rock and ice. This is how it got its nickname, the Ice Giant. We are finally at the planet which is furthest away from our Sun, and its name is Neptune. Just like the last 4 planets, Neptune's atmosphere contains hydrogen, helium, and methane. Neptune is the windiest place in the solar system, with winds as strong as 2,000 kilometers an hour. Perfect kite flying weather. We know that Neptune has at least 13 moons, but because it's so far away, it's difficult to see any more. Scientists predict that there may be many more moons orbiting Neptune than we know of. And that's all 8 planets in our solar system, but there are many, many more things to explore. Comets, asteroid belts, smaller planets named dwarf planets. And that's just the start of the mysteries. I hope this brief trip to each of our neighbouring planets has excited you to learn more about the solar system which we live in. And remember, keep watching the stars!